The plague of the lice and swarm, and some translations translate the Hebrew word as swarm of flies, however they want to translate that. The point of that plague is all about kingship. But you won't know that it's about kingship because your teachers haven't taught you anything related to the Egyptians and what they believed, which is the point of Stephen or Luke mentioning what Stephen said in Acts 7:22 when he said that Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians. You see, God can only pull off all of these plagues while having Moses there because Moses understood what the pharaohs understood. And so God wanted to get a point across to Pharaoh, and he did in all 10 of the plagues. But this one in particular, the plague of lice and the plague of the swarm of flies, is about kingship. Now, Christian teachers, Christian pastors, they don't know that because when they go to the plague in Exodus chapter 8 and they look at it, they're thinking lice and flies. They're not thinking that the lice came out of the ground. They're not thinking that the distinction that God was trying to make is as he brought those flies on the earth, is that Pharaoh was a king and God's firstborn son, whom he called Israel, is also a king, or I should say a prince who is going to inherit a kingdom. So he's a king. But they won't tell you that because they don't understand the Egyptian mythology that you need to understand in order to see what God was mocking. But that's on them. If you want to understand it, I put the video down at the bottom of this short so you can get a glimpse of what Moses' knowledge was and why God used him.